Hey everyone, welcome back to the Hidden Brick, where today we're going to build the LEGO Superheroes Ant-Man Final Battle set. Set number 76039, 183 pieces. Has a couple minifigures. It has obviously Ant-Man. And then we have Hank Pym, and Yellow Jacket. So, kind of the last battle scene, sort of, not really. I mean, if you've seen the movie, obviously this is kind of related on the movie, but I don't know. You know what I mean if you've seen the movie. So, kind of a small set. I think it was really just a set to introduce probably the Ant-Man minifigure and to help promote the movie that came out when it came out a couple years ago. Alright, so here's our contents. We have a single small instruction book, which is kind of expected. It's a small set. There actually is a little comic book in here. So it's kind of rolled over, just like the instruction book was. We have a tiny sticker sheet with like 5 stickers. We have these vinyl ant wings for the brick-built ant that we're going to build. Then we have 2 bags that are numbered. So we'll start with bag number 1. So there's all of our contents, along with a small bag. There. The set comes with these tiny little ants. Oops, that I'm dropping. Let's see here. So you can see we have 2 of them. And they have the anti-stud on the bottom, so you can stick it to a brick or any type of Lego part that has a stud on it. Alright, so let's build our first minifigure, which is going to be Ant-Man. So there's the head, the legs and torso part. And here's the head, double printed head, so it kind of has just this straight face, kind of a little smirk on his face. It's not really focusing too well. There it goes. And you can see on the back it kind of has this slightly different expression, almost like a little surprised face. And we have the Ant-Man mask. So that's our first figure. Now he does have the little super jumper piece, which we've seen a lot in some of these sets from a couple years ago. And just like all the others, I'm not a super fan of the super jumper. But anyway, you can use it or not, it's up to you. So our next minifigure we're going to build is Yellow Jacket, and Yellow Jacket has the little tentacle pieces on his back. So it's basically a brick-built tentacle piece that we're making right now. And this is going to have a little stud launcher, guns. The stud launcher piece is missing the trigger. You have to actually attach the trigger to it. That piece on there. Camera's struggling to focus here. Sorry about that. When there's so many things real close to each other, it doesn't know what to focus on. So we're building 2 of these little pieces. It's basically a trans yellow plate with a clip on it, and then a black baby bow shape. So those both go like that. Kind of create the little wing elements. So take the legs and the torso piece. Put them together like that. This part has a neck bracket that we put on like that. The head and the helmet. Kind of fold these little arms up like that. And it has the trans yellow studs in there. So that's what the stud launcher is going to launch out. All right. And then that makes him very top heavy, so you have to kind of lean him forward a little bit to stand up. All right, so it also gives us extra studs for the stud launcher because you probably will lose some. Okay, so now we're going to build the large, because you know in the movie they're shrunk down. So this is kind of the large toys that you'll see if you're shrunk down. So we're going to build a couple Lego bricks. That piece, and we have this piece. So that's our first little 1x1 brick. It has a sticker on here. It says Lego, just like every stud of a Lego brick has. You can see the little Lego symbol on there. So that's our first large piece. Build another one now. This is going to be a plate, a little Lego plate. Have a couple of anti-tiles. Turn this around. Friction pin. More tiles. Kind of follow along. If you saw how we built that first brick, then you kind of know what's going on here. Got these two round pieces. We have the round tiles. These will get the yellow Lego stickers on there. Okay, so that's a little, not really little, but a large Lego plate next to a Lego brick. And then next we're going to build some screws. So we have that times 2, which means there's going to be 2 of them. Then we put this little simulated screw head piece on top. That's the first one. And guess what time it is? It's already last sticker time. So it was a small sticker sheet anyway, but we're done with those stickers. So put a little screw there, and that one goes right there. Two, three, oh, you know what I did? I forgot to add a whole layer of bricks here. Okay, now that looks a little bit more proportioned. And we have 2 more bricks that they show here just right off to the side. All right, so that completes bag 1. Move those parts to the side. Now we're moving on to bag number 2. Okay, we have everything for bag 2 dumped out, and we're moving on to our final minifigure for the set. And this is Hank Pym. So he has the suit on, double printed face, kind of this, I guess, straight face, and then he's got the angry yelling face. So we'll keep the straight face on. He's got the mask. And then there's an alternate head. See, it's just a plain black head, so you can, I guess, switch this out. That. So that is our final minifigure. Move him off to the side. So now we're going to build our brick-built ant. So it's going to be a cool little, not really little, but a big ant. Start with these pieces like this. This is the kind of one of the main body parts. A lot of dark red and dark blue parts. This axle slides through those Technic bricks. Just kind of attempt to make it halfway through, or I guess centered. Dark blue slopes, dark blue plate. These Technic pieces with a little knuckle joint on it. All right. Quite a few little Technic parts making up this ant. So we have this kind of dark pink plate and then a couple brackets. Sloped bricks on the brackets. All right, that's gonna complete that little module. Move that to the side because we're gonna build the next piece now. Two bricks with studs on the side. Couple sloped pieces. Those parts go like that. Connect that piece there. So that's our big back portion of the ant. This looks like it will be the head part. Have some more slopes. Slope there. Two trans yellow studs and then these sloped pieces. So those yellow studs are the eyes. It's kind of hard to tell right now, but it is lining up right where the eyes are going to be. Then we got these little front claws, or teeth, I guess you would call it, on the head. That piece goes there. Now we're going to build our 6 legs. It's going to consist of this axle inside of this cone, and then a pre-molded leg piece. So we're going to repeat that 5 more times. All right, last one. So each one of these axles slides into one of these little axle holes that are on here. Okay. So that alone looks pretty cool. The head articulates really well because it's on that mixel joint. So you can see the range of motion with this head. The back portion just kind of goes up and down. The legs don't move at all. You can kind of rotate them a little bit, but they're in a fixed position. But this version of this ant is going to have wings on it. So if you remember when we opened the box, there was those 2 wing pieces that were loose. So this little element that we're making will connect those together. So we take one of these pieces, we slide these axles through the pre-punched holes. We fold this over, attach one of these thin lift arms. I'm not going to push it all the way on because I really don't want to bend to this wing piece. And then that giant ball piece will connect to that ball joint element. So we're going to repeat those steps for the other side. That wing piece, have our ball joint piece. Fold this over and then just barely put that on. That will attach there. So that makes a pretty cool ant piece. That's it. So the rest of the instructions just show you how to use the super jumper piece. So we could put one of the minifigures riding the ant. Once we have our large Lego brick pieces. And then it basically shows you like, hey, this is the two parts, this one brick and then this one plate. And then it's like, zoop, you zoom in to this, kind of like the way they did on the movie. They kind of show it on the box art here. They show like this ghosted image. And if you remember from the movie, the large character would quickly shrink down to the small version. So that's kind of what they're showing here, and then that's kind of also what they're showing here. It's like this is the regular size bricks, and then when you shrink down, this is the same bricks, only they look larger now because you're shrunken down. And then we have the micro ants, and then the shrunk down enlarged ant. All right, so that's it for this one. Thanks for watching. Put a comment down below. Tell me your thoughts of this set. If you want to see more videos just like this, then check out the links that I have in the cards, as well as the links down below in the description. So that's it for this one. Thanks again, and we'll see you in the next one.